Found your name in the grain of the wood behind a door that won't shut right. Like someone tried to leave in a hurry but stayed here every night. The mailbox holds a fistful of nothing. The porch still leans like it knows, and the hinges sing when the wind comes through, like a habit you can't outgrow. You carved a sentence where no one would look, under the ribs, under the skin. Not a confession, not a promise, just proof you'd been. You wrote on the inside of you, like an address you can't forget. Someone lived here once and it's true, but they're not finished leaving yet. Now you sit with the TV on low, for a room that doesn't need sound, trying to warm your hands on a heat that won't hold, in a house that's not around. The kitchen clock is missing its minute hand, still it keeps on time somehow. And your coffee goes cold in your fingers while you stare at the sink and count all the little ways we disappear, with our shoes still by the bed. Breathing in, breathing out, like we're practicing being dead. You don't cry, you don't call, you don't ask for a thing. You just watch the wallpaper lifting, like it wants to leave the room you're in. You wrote on the inside of you, like an address you can't forget. Someone lived here once and it's true, but they're not finished leaving yet. Now you sit with the TV on low, for a room that doesn't need sound, trying to warm your hands on a heat that won't hold, in a house that's not around. Maybe it's safer to be untouchable, to want nothing and need no one. But I see you flinch when the phone lights up, like you still hope someone comes. So let me say it plain in the doorway, you don't have to haunt your own life. You can open a window, let the air in, let the morning find you alive. Don't write on the inside of you, like you're only a warning sign. You can tear down that old inscription, you can change the line. Turn the stove on, let it click and catch, let the kettle finally sound. Let your hands learn real warmth again, in a home you're building now. Let the morning find you alive. I saw her before the first car passed, before the kettle even sighed. Bare feet on the backyard glass, where the cold comes up and bites. The lawn leaned in like it knew her, like it missed her all year long. And every step she left behind her stayed a little too warm. No one taught her how to move that quiet. No one told the morning to hold its breath. I should have been brave enough to ask her, but I only watched and let her vanish. If heaven is a place, it's small and close. It's the space she takes without trying. It's violets waking up in bunches, like they're picked for someone kind. And I don't know where she goes when she goes, but the air changes when she's gone. Yeah, heaven is a place, it's small and close. It's where the grass still remembers her name. like a porch swing rocking, like a secret you don't sell. Held a handful of purple flowers, like she'd never been hurt by them. The wind came clean around her shoulders, not a storm, not even a chill. Like the world had one good reason to soften up and stand still. I used to pray with all the right words, now I just listen for her steps. Some days I swear the yard is answering with that sweet bent green bow, like it's saying yes. If heaven is a place, it's small and close. It's the space she takes without trying. It's violets waking up in bunches, like they're picked for someone kind. And I don't know where she goes when she goes, but the air changes when she's gone. Yeah, heaven is a place, it's small and close. It's where the grass still remembers her name. Maybe she's just someone's daughter, walking her to feel okay. Maybe I made her into something so I could stand another day. But I've watched the sun come up 100 times and it never looked that new. So tell me why the whole damn garden still leans toward where she moved. If heaven is a place, it's small and close. It's a morning you can't replay. It's violets tucked behind her fingers and the dew that wouldn't break. And I don't know where she goes when she goes. Maybe nowhere, maybe on. But heaven is a place, it's small and close. It's where the grass still remembers her name. Where the grass still remembers her name. Where the grass still remembers. You wrote your name in the air above the sink, off-key and brave, like you didn't care who heard. You made the cheap clock sound like it could swing, and every boring Tuesday learned a new word. I laughed with you, you laughed at me. Bare feet on cold tiles, spinning slow, like we had time to waste on harmony. Like we were rich in nothing we could hold. Now I catch myself still turning down the TV, like your voice is about to walk in. I can't play you back, but I keep the shape of it, a little broken hook that still fits. If I stay quiet, it gets louder in my chest. Funny how a room can sing its best when there's nobody left. Later on you learn the softer kind of song, the one you only do when the street lights blink. We rode the last train home, headphones split in one, your shoulder on my sleeve, your breath smelling like mint. You'd point at windows, say, look, silver trees, from some porch lamp hidden winter branches. And I believed you, yeah, I wanted to believe the world was made for our small chances. Now the city does that thing it always did, keeps moving like it never knew us. I can't play you back, but I keep the shape of it. A little broken hook that still fits. If I stay quiet, it gets louder in my chest. Funny how a room can sing its best when there's nobody left. I heard you once in the grocery store, in a stranger's laugh that hit the same note. I turned around, just carts, just floors, just people counting coins and notes. So I started saving what I can, a voicemail I won't delete, a sweater with your cologne trapped in the thread, a rhythm in my teeth. And when I'm starving for it, I listen like it's food, to the radiator clicking, to my pulse keeping rude time. I can't play you back, but I keep the shape of it. A little broken hook that still fits. If I stay quiet, it gets louder in my chest. Funny how a room can sing its best when there's nobody left. Keep the shape of it. I know the road back by the taste of rain. I left my coat on the back of your chair, like I could pause what we were becoming. You held your breath in that doorway glare, swearing you were fine, but your hands kept shaking. The city bus I'd pulled away too slow. I watched your window turn to a dull reflection. I told myself give it a season or so, like time is something you can pay for in installments. When the maples let go and cover the steps, and the air starts biting through cheap sweaters, I'll take the long way. I'll come back again, not to reopen it, just to make it better. I'll come this way again, when today can't bruise us, when the calendar's moved on and your name feels less like a fuse. I'll come this way again, when the leaves are on the sidewalk. If you're standing in the wreck of it, I'll bring a hand that doesn't talk. You got good at making jokes in a crowded room, so no one asks where you go when you go quiet. I heard you've been sleeping with the TV on, to drown out the part of you that won't deny it. I'm not the cure, I'm not the judge, I'm not the reason you should be forgiven. But I remember how you learned to flinch, like love was always followed by conditions. So when this date is just a deadline crossed, buried under receipts and old messages, I'll show up small like a decent thought, and let you decide where my presence is. I'll come this way again, when today can't bruise us, when the calendar's moved on and your name feels less like a fuse. I'll come this way again, when the leaves are on the sidewalk. If you're standing in the wreck of it, I'll bring a hand that doesn't talk. Before the last Porsche boat quits for good, before the street goes empty, cold and early, if you're still up counting what you should have done and blaming yourself like it keeps you worthy, I'll sit on the step, I won't ask for more. No speeches, no remember when confession, just breathe with you until your face lets go and the salt on your cheek stops tasting like penance. I'll come this way again, not to claim you, not to lose you, just to show up as a friend when you finally let someone through to you. I'm not filing a complaint. I'm just trying to read the fine print. Sunday suit, weekday bruise. Same street, different rules. Grandma says, baby, God don't miss. So why my neighbor's kid get clipped in the dirt? I'm old digs on blind like I never got the memo on sight. And I'm built in the image, they tell me so. But this body got an expiration code. If you lean in, if you got time, explain the hunger you won't satisfy. The food I can smell but can't bite. The glass of water just out my hand. I don't doubt you're good, no I won't. I just don't know what you're doing though. I've got questions in my code. Still pay rent, still K-hope. Your math don't fit my little head. But here's the wildest part instead. You made me black in a world that stings. Then put a song in me and told it sing. Jaw set tight, pushing a boulder in his mind all night. Boss talk slick like a loaded grin. Work hard, maybe you'll get in, but the stairs keep adding another flight, and the top keeps moving to the right. My friend's life's just random, random. Don't feel disorganized stress. If it's a lesson, what's the test? Why the best ones get the least rest? Why the cup stays near my mouth and snatched away when I breathe out? You're good, no I won't. I just don't know what you're doing though. I've got questions in my code. Still pay rent, still carry hope. Your math don't fit my little head. But here's the wildest part instead. You made me black in a world that sings. Then put a song in me and told it to sing. I tried to pray polite, I tried to make it small, but the news keeps running and my name keeps getting called. So I write it like a witness, like a note under the door. If my throat is just a doorway, then let the truth come through some more. Your ways don't answer to my questions. My mind's full of tiny worries, but I can't ignore what you did. I don't doubt you're good, no I won't. I just don't know what you're doing though. I've got questions in my code. Still pay rent, still carry hope. Your math don't fit my little head. But here's the wildest part instead. You made me black in a world that stings. Then put a song in me and told it sing. Told it sing. I found your name in a school book map, corners curled from too many hands. The teacher said don't look too long, like truth is something you can't withstand. But I hear you in the morning light, in kettle singing over flame, in the way the women hold their backs when everything is trying to make them bend. They put up fences where roads should run. They changed the locks and called it law, but the ground remembers every foot, and it won't forget what it saw. You're not gone, you're just breathing low, like seeds that wait out the dry season. Motherland, I feel you move under the dust, under the reason. When the drumming starts again, from the coast to the inland rivers, you'll stand up slow, you'll stand up sure, and the stolen will come home in splinters. it might talk. His father's face is a quiet storm. No graves to visit, no place to walk. He says we left in the back of a truck. We didn't even shut the door. And every mile he learns to smile, like hunger is something he's practiced for. The men with flags and heavy boots, they took the gold and took the grain, but you can't take what lives in blood, or the way people say a name. You're not gone, you're just breathing low, like seeds that wait out the dry season. Motherland, I feel you move under the dust, under the reason. When the drumming starts again, from the coast to the inland rivers, you'll stand up slow, you'll stand up sure, and the stolen will come home in splinters. Count the ones who didn't make it back, say them plain, don't make them saints. A brother missing, a sister gone, the kind of math doesn't leave you, and still you'll gather what's been scattered, like grain swept from a broken floor. Hands out, hands in, and we are more than what they did before. I see you in the market shade, and radios patched with copper wire, in murals over bullet marks, and lullabies that don't expire. And when the storms roll off the sea, you hold your children near and far, telling them I'm still here, I'm still your start, I'm still your scar. You're not gone, you're just breathing low, like seeds that wait out the dry season. Motherland, I feel you move under the dust, under the reason. Call them back from other tongues, from factory shifts and border papers, strong with the memory of the lost and the love that outlasts the taker. You're not dead, you're coming back. On this street, everybody keeps it neutral. Same trim, same smile, same porch train laugh, but mine keeps showing through the weather, like a bruise you don't put a makeup on. I tried to roll it on in their approved colors, tried to talk in lines that don't offend. Still my pulse goes wild at the wrong moments, like I'm breaking rules I didn't set. I know the cost of standing out in daylight. I know the quiet tax you pay for why the room gets loud, and somehow I get lonelier, but I don't bow my head. No, I don't apologize. This is my house, I'm not leaving the door to myself. If I'm alone in it, I'm still enough. Let them stare from their matching steps. I've been burned by it, I've been saved by it, and I'm done explaining what it was. This is my house, whatever color it becomes. There's a private country in every person, fenced with ordinary words that don't reach in. Mine is white, some days it scares me, some days it's the only place I breathe. I go there when the crowd starts feeling hungry, when advice turns into little knives, and I sit with my own strange answers, like they're children I have to keep alive. Some nights I catch a clean, impossible idea, like a spark that lands and doesn't die. I throw my small shaking wish up at the ceiling, and once in a while something answers from the sky. This is my house, I'm not leaving the door to myself. If I'm alone in it, I'm still enough. Let them stare from their matching steps. I've been burned by it, I've been saved by it, and I'm done explaining what it was. This is my house, whatever color it becomes. I've tasted distance like cold champagne on a rooftop where the city can't insist. For a minute I'm taller than my history. For a minute I forget what fit means. Then morning comes with its plain receipts. Same street, same name, same borrowed air, but something in me stays untrainable, like I brought back a handful of rare. This is my house, I'm not leaving the door to myself. If I'm alone in it, I'm still enough. Let them keep their careful little sameness. I've got a room they'll never rent. I've got a truth I don't regret. This is my house, whatever color it becomes. Color it becomes. Things won't look the same to me again. I told myself it was nothing, just a song I didn't step into. Friday had cheap cologne and bright floors, sneakers squeaking on the wax. You stood by the folding chairs, laughing at something small, twisting a gum wrapper into a star. I did that thing I do, acted cool, acted busy. Watched my friends pull you into the circle, and I stayed pinned to the wall. Thought there'll be other chances, thought it's not that deep, thought there are prettier girls in this room. I let the bass line make my choices for me. It was nothing, just one hand I didn't take, just one slow song I let go to waste. I called it nothing, like a joke I didn't mean, but nothing has a way of turning into everything. Monday, your locker stayed shut all day. Teachers talking soft in the hall. A notice printed crooked, taped up by the office phone. Your name like a bruise on the wall. I walked past it twice, like if I didn't read it, it wouldn't be real. Then I saw your best friend outside, face tight, eyes swollen, and the air left my chest for good. Thought, wrong person, not her. Thought, this town mixes up stories, but the truth doesn't stutter. It was nothing, just one hand I didn't take, just one slow song I let go to waste. I called it nothing, like a joke I didn't mean, but nothing has a way of turning into everything. 10 girls in white at the church gym, white roses wide to their wrists. They made an arch with shaking arms where the sunlight wouldn't stick. 10 strong men carried the silence through, shoes dull against the floor, and I stood where the speakers used to be, counting all the maybes I can't use anymore. I keep thinking how you looked that night, not perfect, not a poster, just you in a borrowed dress, waiting like you weren't waiting. If I'd crossed that room, if I'd said your name, if I'd risked looking dumb for 3 minutes, maybe you'd have laughed, maybe we'd have spun once, maybe that's all it would have been. It was nothing, just one hand I didn't take, just one slow song I let go to waste. I called it nothing, like a joke I didn't mean, but nothing has a way of doing to everything. Not dancing with you, such a small thing, until it wasn't. Come. They keep asking me to explain it. I can't. I can only show you. I look coordinate in the checkout line, palm on the cart, tongue on a frozen joke. But I carry a whole sky under my ribs, like the universe found a place to smoke. I drink morning like it owes me rent, swallow the sun till my teeth feel warm. And if you lean in, you'll taste the metal of every no. I turned into a storm. Don't make it a costume, don't make it a trend. It's not what you think it is, it's how I live again. My love comes black without asking permission. Not one color, an entire admission. Gold running loose from a cracked open shell, silver change in my pocket that rings when I move. Peach on my fingers, plum on my tongue, a cup of brown heat when the talking is done. Say what you want, I'm not here to be small. When I love, I take up it all. I've loved men who wanted a postcard version, smoothed out edges, polite and tame. I've loved women who held my gaze like my name was their middle name. Some days I'm soft as Sunday humming, some days I'm a door that won't unlock. I can be free and still be faithful, I can be quiet and still be rocked. If you're my magnet, I turn to steel. No pretty bend, I'm real. If you're my butterfly, don't bring me one flower, bring me a field I can feel for hours. My love comes black without asking permission. Not one color, an entire admission. Gold running loose from a cracked open shell, silver change in my pocket that rings when I move. Peach on my fingers, plum on my tongue, a cup of brown heat when the talking is done. Say what you want, I'm not here to be small. When I love, I take up it all. I'm not an argument, I'm not your lesson. I'm the gravity in the room when I walk in. I'm the wide open, I'm the locked in. I'm the come closer, I'm the watch it. And you can't split me into pieces and call one part the part you're loving. My love comes black, fully loaded, unhidden. A mouth full of galaxy, sweet and insistent. Gold at the center, still messy, still mine. Silver on my skin, like a dare in the sunlight. Peach on my fingers, plum on my tongue, a cup of brown heat. The talking is done, me and my blackness, we don't let go. We go together wherever we go. My love is black, even when you swear you can't see it, even when you try to name it something else. There's a thin moon caught in the branches, cottonwoods bare bones. January holding its breath again. Frost like salt on the road. I'm out too early for my own good. Coffee cooling in my hands, watching that pale corn tilt away from the first warm line of dawn. Like it won't look straight at the sun, like it's done explaining itself. And I feel that in my chest, the calm that comes after you've said enough. Stay still, not because you're empty, but because you finally laid it down. If this is what an ending looks like, let it find me this way, quiet and clean, turning my face from all the noise, keeping a small silver grace no one can take. Last year left a few bruises, names I don't say out loud, a door I kept on knocking, a room that wouldn't come around. I used to pray like bargaining, like God was a landlord upstairs. But this morning feels different, more like listening than asking. The lake in that old story, after the storm got caught up and the water didn't celebrate, it just stopped still. Not because you're empty, but because you finally laid it down. If this is what ending looks like, let it find me this way, quiet and clean, turning my face from all the noise, keeping a small silver grace no one can take. They'll say she's gone, like it's a slam door, but I've seen a softer kind of leaving, like a winter moon slipping west, like a body of water after fear, like a mind that stops fighting its own hands. So when my time comes, don't dress it up, don't make it sharp, just open the curtain, let morning do what it does. Stay still, not because you're empty, but because you finally laid it down. If this is what ending looks like, let it find me this way, quiet and clean, with the back of my silver head turn to the waking sun, beautiful enough to not need words. Spring comes easy, I don't. When the lawns turn loud again, my dear, and everything starts to lean toward bloom. Kids cut across the park like sparks, then vanish with the afternoon. The wind tastes like wet soil and new leaves, and the birds can't sit still in the trees, talking big to their almost love, showing off like they've got guarantees. And I'm smiling like I'm fine, like I'm only passing through, but the whole green world is pulling me back to you. 'Cause when the year turns young, my dear, you're the face I reach for in the crowd. You're the name my mouth keeps forming when I'm not saying it out loud. Every tender thing the season does makes me want you near when the year turns young. You're the face, my dear, but the grass has learned your shape, my dear. It keeps it like a secret, it can keep. I bring cheap flowers from the corner store, then I don't know where to put my feet. Gold daisies nod like they remember how many times you wouldn't let go, how you sang the same small prayer for years to a sky that never answered. No, now the birds above the stones hold their songs back too, like even they can hear what we've been through. 'Cause when the year turns young, my dear, you're the face I reach for in the crowd. You're the name my mouth keeps forming when I'm not saying it out loud. Every tender thing the season does makes me want you near when the year turns young. You're the face, my dear. Petals slide off the garden walls, slow as apologies, and the rosebush throws its new hands open and shows me where it bleeds. I used to feel the sunset lift me up, now it just makes a stain. I go home with dirt under my nails and your silence in my veins. Still when the year turns young, my dear, you're the face I reach for in the crowd. You're the name my mouth keeps forming when I'm not saying it out loud. And if love is just a place I stand with nothing left to fear, then I'm standing here in all this green, calling your face, my dear. Spring comes easy, I don't. I keep finding you where the air changes. After the service, after the casseroles, I flew back west with your jacket in my bag. Opened it up in the rental lot, pine needles in the lining like you packed for me. The morning was still doing that great thing, and I was too jet-lagged to argue with the smell of woods in a city that doesn't know our names. You had a way of making a scene out of quiet, like even absence needed a good outfit. Mama, you're a story that won't sit still, a laugh that scratches up the song I'm in. I try to place you somewhere safe in my head, but you keep moving like wind through a cracked window. 99 names on your tongue, and I'm stuck on the one thing I can't call you. Something that's finished. You were the tailor of our little world, needle flashing like you meant it. You dressed our black dolls and Lego Sundays, tiny seams, no room for sloppy. Folks said you looked mean when you focused, but I knew you were holding the line so we wouldn't fall apart in public. And when you left, Lord, it wasn't polite. It was the record catching, digging a groove, making the room remember. A story that won't sit still, a laugh that scratches up, laugh that scratches up. I try to place you safe in my head. You keep moving like wind through a cracked window. 99 names on your tongue, and I'm stuck on the one thing I can't call you. Something that's finished. I don't know what fathers teach sons, I only know what daughters carry. A phone number that goes nowhere, recipes without measurements. The way you drove in daylight like the road owed you peace. Top 40 on low, yacht rocking the heat. your hand, tapping time on the steering wheel. Whoa, I've air over glass, like I'm blowing over a bottle to make it sing. So I'm moving you gently out of the hard part of my mouth, to a place where grief isn't a spectacle, where nobody asks me to be brave on schedule. I'll say her name in rooms with windows open. I'll let the morning be mine. Her story that won't sit still. Laugh that scratches up the song. And it's in my head, but you keep moving like wind through a cracked window. 99 names on your tongue. And I'm learning the last kind of praise is this: to love what no God could make, and still let it go. Pine needles in the carry-on. You always knew how to travel. You slid the laptop shut like it was heavy. Left the desk lamp burning in the day. Outside the lawn's gone wild behind the library. A sprinkler ticking time away. I watched you drop your draft into the tall weeds, like it could learn to disappear. But paper doesn't drown that easy, it just waits out here. I hear you in the way you don't explain, in the joke you make and don't sustain. I know it's hard to be 19 and feel the clock inside your jeans. What are you trying to be free of? The minutes with your name on them, the mess of being real and not impressed with what you haven't done. You can borrow a voice for the great, but you can't borrow being alive. Love is for the ones who show up, the ones who stay and try. In the hallway, someone's laughing too loud. You flinch like you're caught in a flash. Your phone keeps lighting up with little fires. You don't have the fuel to answer back, so you asked a cold, clean engine for a story. Something smooth you wouldn't feel. No smudged eraser, no stutter, no shaky deal. But the body knows when we step aside, when we let the wheel drive. And even if the sentence shines, it can't hold you when you're tired. What are you trying to be free of? The minutes with your name on them, the miracle of getting up again when nobody claps at all. You can hand off the hard part, but you'll still carry what it cost. Love is for the ones who love the work, even when they're lost. Come down to the field behind the science wing, where the wind keeps changing its mind. Tell me one true thing you saw this week. Not clever, just kind. Let it be unfinished, let it be yours. Let it shake in your hands. We were never meant to be perfect, we were meant to be here while we can. So what are you trying to be free of? The living up close and warm, the strange assignment of breathing in and doing no harm. If you're scared, say you're scared, I'll still call you my friend. Love is for the ones who start again. Corner store bread aisle, 2 a.m. Two kinds of hunger in the same fluorescent. John worked mornings at the parish kitchen, knuckles split from heat and steel. He bakes rye in dented pans, no sugar, said if it bites back it's real. He'd eat it standing by the sink, red wine in a jelly jar. Swore the best hour of the day was when the sun hits hard. He'd slept through sirens, woke up later, soft steps, careful with the floor. White bread, trim crust, warm sweet milk, like she could keep the world outdoors. She kept a vase of lilies by the window, clean as laundry on a line. She looked up like the moon was company and let the silence shine, yeah. Same building, different weather, same hallway, different gods. One prayed with both fists clenched, one prayed with open palms. And there was a dome between them, not a church, not a home, just a heavy thing you feel when you're never in the same room. He loved the noon that burns your face, she loved the late hour calm. Two loaves on the same table couldn't break the same one in half. John laughed loud, talked over everyone, bought flowers cheap, sharp, almost rude. Put them in a pickle jar like a dare to make the quiet move. His friend said, man, you're made of metal, like nothing could get through. But you could see the salt at work where his smile turned blue. Phyllis said she was a fast wind in a doorway, always leaving, always near. A little warning in her eyes, like she'd already heard bad news somewhere. She'd say, don't drink so hard, John. He'd say, don't disappear. They'd meet in half senses, then lose each other. Same building, different weather, same hallway, different gods. One held his pain like property, one kept it in the fog. And there was a dome between them, not a church, not a home, just a heavy thing you feel when you're never in the same room. He loved the noon that burns your face, she loved the late hour calm. Two loaves on the same table couldn't break the same one in half. Then the city threw a party in the basement, bad speakers, borrowed lights. Somebody poured too much, somebody cried, somebody started a fight. They danced like strangers on a dare, like it might fix what words can't mend. A ride showed up with no clean reason, pain driving, grinning like a friend. Call it Dionysus, call it last call. Call it whatever gets you moving. Cause there was a dome between them, and it cracked for one cheap song. He spilled his wine, she spilled her milk, and they finally sang along. He tasted rye and bitterness, she tasted sugar gone too fast. Two lives pulling the same rope, dragged home by a wagon of glass. In the morning he'll love the sun again, she'll look for the moon on her way. But for a minute in that crooked room, they met in the middle and stayed. We were 20-something, bourbon on your tongue, laughing at the landlord in the sky. You drew a line on my wrist with a cheap pen. Said this is where the bad luck dies. We talked like we were made of iron, like nothing could get in, like time was just a bored old man tapping at the window from the wind. And I meant it, every stupid shining word. I wasn't trying to be brave, I just hadn't learned. We bet against the calendar, swore the dates would lose. So try and take us, go ahead with our hands glued tight like super glue. But time doesn't fight fair, and love can't wear a lock. So tell me, soft and simple, wasn't I talking like I couldn't be stopped? Sleep in my old t-shirt, make a small sound when you turned. I'd watch the ceiling and feel holy, like the world was finally earned. We called death a roadside robber, a man with empty threats. Said if he came to pull you under, I would sing until he left. I pictured my voice like a rope around your waist, pulling you back from the river like nothing could erase. We bet against the calendar, swore the dates would lose. So try and take us, go ahead with our hands glued tight like super glue. But time doesn't fight fair, and love can't wear a lock. So tell me, soft and simple, wasn't I talking like I couldn't be stopped? Now the kitchen clock is too loud and the bottle's not a joke. Your name is in my mouth like a prayer, and it still comes out broke. I keep hearing my younger self making deals I couldn't keep, like a kid on a rooftop daring gravity to leap. I said it so short, you looked at me like it was true. We bet against the calendar, like fools who wanted proof, like love alone could hold the roof when the beams started coming loose. And I know why I said it, I was drunk on you, that's all. But I wish I'd left room for the truth, that even saints can fall. So if you're somewhere hearing me through whatever comes next, forgive me for the promises I wrote in permanent ink. Wasn't I foolish, my dear?